Good news for those out there with a hankering for content from the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, no less. Well, it turns out that their production company, Archewell, isn't dead and buried. The couple, in fact, working on a number of projects as part of their £80 million deal with Netflix. It's a far cry from last year when the couple's Spotify deal was axed due to a lack of content, with one executive there labelling them effing grifters. Well, joining me live from LA is our very own royal commentator, Kinsey Schofield, and host of the To Die For daily podcast. Kinsey, so good to see you. Look, is this some welcome news for Archewell?
I mean, I do believe that Meghan had teased this when she was on the red carpet for Variety. However, because it took Harry and Meghan 2 years to execute their only commercially successful venture with Netflix so far, which was their docuseries Harry and Meghan, and they've got 1 year left on their Netflix contract, I think, you know, analytically, people just thought, is it realistic for them to be able to create any more content? But you're right, this executive said they had some new pieces of material coming to Netflix soon. One we believe is to be Meet Me at the Lake, which is, that was a book that Netflix got the rights to for Archewell to produce. It's very similar to Harry and Meghan's love story. This couple spends a day in Toronto. That's where Meghan was living in Toronto when Harry met her. They used to spend time together in Toronto. The male character loses his mother. There's some mental health issues, some PTSD and some anxiety in the book. So very similar, you know, almost like morbidly compared to Harry and Meghan's real life. The marketing there is a no-brainer. And then we also believe that one of the unscripted pieces is a documentary on Africa. And Rosanna, you have to ask yourself if that is in jeopardy today after the African Parks charity scandal. You know, how can Harry go and promote this glossy documentary about Africa when he is a part of a leadership team that's currently being criticized over alleged abuse?
Yeah, crikey, that will make things very, very difficult if any of the content is to do with Africa. Look, Meghan has said she wants to do things that make people feel, create that kind of content. Obviously, we saw the Oprah interview. We've seen what they've put out so far with their own pieces on Netflix about themselves. What kind of content could we expect from them, do you think?
I mean, I just feel like it's a lot of getting on their high horses and telling us how we should, you know, how we're supposed to behave. That's typically what the type of content we do get from them. Meet Me at the Lake is supposed to be romantic, and there's supposed to be a lot of tension, and you know, hopefully that is a success for them, because like I said before, they've produced 3 pieces for Netflix, only one with commercial success, only one with any sort of critical success, and you wonder how much of the analytics of that success was just morbid curiosity, people tuning in to watch them trash the British royal family.
Certainly, I think there was an element of morbid curiosity in there, in those viewing figures. Look, Kinsey Schofield, royal commentator, thanks so much.